Oh, I get so excited.
Alright, so I'm rolling.
Okie doke, so we're getting there. Last night I finished the front plate, so it matches this one. I kept it a little bit thicker because this one got so thin it was kind of a little scaring me. I don't want to break it, so this is it when I put it all on, put it all together before I paint it. If I want to bring it down a little bit, I can. That'll be quick. But yeah.
About how many hours was each of those? What'd you guess?
Oh gosh. Maybe about 6.
Mm-hmm.
This one a little more, maybe more like 8.
So the second plate was easier than this first?
Yeah, because I kind of got my technique.
Yeah.
It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. This is a lot rougher than I want it, but there's a time factor. If I get to a point where, you know, I want to go back when I'm done with this one. If this goes quicker than I think it will, I might come back and refine it a little. This one I like. It's a little more refined. Some of this is a little choppy, but I think it's not so bad on this thing because it's kind of like, yeah, it's been used, it's been beat up.
Yeah, that's much nicer.
That's my story. AKA, I have no time. My hands can only go so long. So that's that. That's done. And now the last piece. This beast. So yeah, it's very funny to wear something like this because it's just, I've never worn a rigid apparatus on my torso. So it's kind of, yeah, you definitely feel like you are accommodating this. This is wearing you, basically. So I'm going to start today to do a little, I'm going to do a little refining on the outside, depending on how things work. This basically, I want to get it squished down a little more. I take a lot of the thickness off. I'm going to see if I can, I'm going to basically rework this whole area. This will all be gone, and I'll recreate this bit here. I have no idea what's going on inside here for metal or what have you. It's pretty thick, as you can see. I'd like to bring it down and make it smaller. This curve right here in on the piece that Carrie's wearing in the movie, it's the plane isn't tilted in like that. It's more like that. So I don't think there's very much I can do with that. But once I see what's going on in here and I bring this down, I might try to make it a little more, you know, bring at least the angle out a little bit. And just, yeah, I'm going to see what's going on in there for metal. This, I want to bring in a lot. This, I want to thin out, more space in here. Again, I'll see how it feels, how stable it feels. This, and just everything just less thick, a little smaller. And
shorter, too, because of the shoulder blades?
Yeah, well, these, I think, it hits my shoulder blades. It seems like it's a good height here, but just because of, obviously this wasn't made to me. So when we heat it up, I think I can press it in, I'll mold it. So hopefully these won't. And heaven forbid if I need to put a little, little cushion on the back here to bump it out or something that no one can see, a little flesh covered something. We'll do that, but I don't want to screw with this. There's I would probably take, and this I really think it's going to be ideally to make it work or look just like, the movie piece. This I would have, for me at least, squish it all in, so make it just shorter, but I'm going to see what I can do when it's, I'm going to thin it down and try to take from pieces to make it a little look longer, wider than tall, but I don't know how that's going to work. And when we heat it up, I'll see if we can, I don't know. I'd probably have to cut from here and push down, and I think at this point, that's way past my skill level. I don't want it to come apart.
Definitely not.
No. I want this solid, rock solid, so I don't want to mess too much with the structural integrity of this object. But yeah, refining it a little bit, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. And as always, mask up.
Exactly. Eye protection, ear protection. I've got my earplugs in. Alrighty, let's get dirty. Okay, I'm working on the chain links, and I just did a test and tried dremeling one of them to make kind of hard to see how different they are because of the coloring, but I think it's significant. So I like it. And now Tom's going to paint it. But we kind of like it well. It needs a little paint so it looks a little more chain-like. It looks like it's made of steel.